Hi! In the first 2 rows of our heel, we will set up the heel stitches. Knit 8 stitches and turn. Make a double stitch by slipping a stitch with the yarn in front of the needle and pulling on the yarn. Then purl 16 stitches. These 17 stitches are now our heel stitches. In most cases, the heel is knitted over exactly half of the stitches, which would be 18 stitches, but in this case we only have 17 stitches because we want the heel to be centered between the 2 foxes. Here you can see that the nose of the fox is directly below the last stitch before the heel. And the noses of the 2 foxes are exactly 17 stitches apart. Now we will divide the heel stitches into 3 sections of 5, 7 and 5 stitches by setting 2 markers. I will mark the first stitch of the second and the third section. After you've set the markers, make a double stitch and knit to the last double stitch. Turn, make another double stitch and purl until you get to the last double stitch. Repeat the last 2 rows until the stitches in the first and third section of your heel stitches are double stitches and only the stitches of the second section are knit stitches. Okay, so now we have 5 double stitches, 7 knit stitches and 5 double stitches, and we are at the end of the second section. Next, knit 1 round of knit stitches. Knit this section of double stitches as normal knit stitches. Knit the double stitches in this section through the back loops. Knit back to the beginning of the round. Next, knit 1 more round of knit stitches. We are now back at the beginning of the round. Knit until you get to the end of the second section. Then knit 1 more stitch and turn. Make a double stitch and then purl until you get to the end of the second section. Purl 1 extra stitch and turn. Make a double stitch and knit until you get to the last double stitch. Knit the double stitch, knit 1 more stitch and turn. Make a double stitch and purl until you get to the last double stitch. Purl the double stitch through the back loops, purl 1 more stitch and turn. Repeat the last 2 rows until the first and last stitch of your heel stitches are double stitches and the 15 heel stitches in between are knit stitches. In the last row of the heel, make 1 double stitch, then knit back to the beginning of the round. From now on, we will knit in rounds again. So knit 1 round of knit stitches where you knit the first double stitch that you encounter as a normal knit stitch and the other double stitch through the back loops. Continue knitting in your main color until the foot is 4.5 centimeters long. In the next and last video of the series, I will show you how to knit the toes. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.